Well, today's afternoon temperatures were a little bit warmer compared to the past couple of days, and that warm-up will continue through the work week as temperatures will be breaking back into the low 80s, but not straying far from seasonal, as typically we would be topping out at near 80 degrees for this time of the year. But another cold front is going to be sweeping through on Friday. Behind that front, temperatures will be backing off again into the 70s for next weekend. And here's a look at the temperature difference between now and 24 hours ago. 5 degrees warmer for Fort Myers, Cape Coral into Bonita Springs, 6 degrees warmer in Naples, as temperatures are currently sitting mid to upper 60s across Southwest Florida, and even a few 70s still. 72 in Sanibel, 73 for Ave Maria, and 71 degrees right now in Everglades City. Winds coming in from the northeast around 5 miles per hour. Dew points still in that very comfortable and dry range in the 40s and 50s. And with all that dry air, no surprise here, but not seeing any rainfall on Wink Live Doppler 3X, 3 times more accurate radar. As we take a live look outside, a beautiful evening ahead as we will continue to see mostly clear skies over the coming days with these cooler temperatures. Manatee Park is a great place to go. You may get some manatee sightings there. And a live look out in Sanibel, again, clear skies. It has just been such a gorgeous day to get outside. This evening will be a beautiful one as well. And so will our Monday. Going to be a dry start to our day. We could see some patchy fog during those early morning hours before the sun rises. And then soon after sunrise, you will see that fog lift out. Mostly clear skies into the lunch hour and through the late afternoon and into those evening hours. So going to be another nice day for us, just temperatures a little bit warmer. So it won't be such a chilling start to our day, with many of us sitting in the low to mid 50s rather than the mid to upper 40s. So a big difference there. Again, the potential for some patchy fog. So if you're going to be out on the road in those early morning hours, just be aware you could be running into some of that, and never use your high beams when driving through fog. It'll actually make it more difficult to see. Here's a look at that patchy fog. By the 8 o'clock hour, most of that should have lifted out. Into the afternoon, upper 70s and low 80s across Southwest Florida, calling for 77 in Moorhaven, 81 in Immokalee, and 77 degrees for Sanibel tomorrow afternoon. And as we look ahead to Thanksgiving, I know we're all very excited about it. If you're going to be traveling within the state the day before or even into Thanksgiving, you won't have to have any worry about any issues when it comes to rainfall, as we're looking to stay dry. We will see a few more clouds in view for Thanksgiving, but temperature is going to be near seasonal as that dry air is going to continue to hang around. But again, as we head into Friday, we will have a cold front pushing through, and that'll actually bring a few showers our way. And then again, you can see how those temperatures will be dropping off. So 80s for the work week, and then temperatures dropping into the 70s as we head into the weekend and into next week. Well, we haven't seen much in the way of rain, and that's because we are in dry season. Take a look at the stark difference. The green is indicating rainy season. Rainfall totals 9-10 inches, and then once we get into October, things begin to dry out. And for the month of November, we tend to average less than 2 inches of accumulation. And as we look at our rainfall totals for this month, locally in Fort Myers, seeing actually just about 3/4 of an inch above average, but Punta Gorda, Naples lagging behind by just over 1/2 of an inch of accumulation. Now, why do we have dry season? Well, let's start off first. It kicks off around October 15th, ends around May 15th. During the dry season, we tend to get only about 30% of our yearly rainfall. And the reason that things tend to dry out, we have lower humidity, lower rain chances because of that lower humidity, as well as the fact that we don't have that dominant sea breeze collision, the winds coming in off the Atlantic colliding with those winds coming in off of the Gulf of Mexico, which is basically a big rainmaker for us during those summer months. Dry season, you typically see about 43 inches of accumulation on average. Now, as we look ahead for the coming days, we do have a rain day in the forecast, and that's going to be on Friday, but just bringing a few showers our way. And this is only coming in because of a cold front. So that cold front is coming in, and their air is still going to be fairly dry, so we're not going to be seeing widespread heavy rainfall as this front pushes through, but we will have very little rainfall. And you could see that with our rainfall comparison totals, both the American and European models suggesting just a couple hundredths of an inch of accumulation. Right now, all is quiet across Southwest Florida. Temperatures 50s and 60s, dew points sitting in the 40s, very comfortable and dry and fall-like out there. And with all that dry air, no rain in sight on Wink Live Doppler 3X, 3 times more accurate radar. And that's going to be the case as we head through those overnight hours and into our Monday morning. However, for tomorrow morning, we do have the potential for some patchy fog developing before the sun rises, so just be aware of that if you're going to be on the road in the early morning hours. Mostly sunny skies through the afternoon, clear conditions as we progress into our Monday evening. Going to be another gorgeous day, but quite a bit warmer as temperatures will be starting off low to mid 50s. This morning, we started off in the 40s for many of us. Palmdale sunk to 39 degrees. Into the afternoon, temperatures will be warming into the upper 70s and low 80s. And today, temperatures topped out mid to upper 70s. We'll keep temperatures in the 80s for the rest of the work week. And then that front will be sliding in on Friday. And behind that front, we'll get another batch of dry air and cool air. And so with that next weekend, temperatures will be falling back into the 70s.